We'd been circling around it for a while, every interaction walking the same mile, of almost saying it and pulling back, until the summer heat dissolved the knack for holding everything at careful distance, the warmth removing every last resistance to just being honest about what was there. Every summer degree stripping the air. The summer we both stopped pretending it wasn't. Every honest thing between us that just doesn't need a reason or a better time. Every real thing finally crossing the line of almost into actually and true. Just said it, who was gonna say it first? Stop mattering. The summer we stopped pretending, everything shattering. You said it on a Tuesday in the heat, like it was the most natural thing, complete and easy, and arrived without a script. Every pretense between us finally stripped. Pretending takes more energy than being real. Every dropped performance, the best reveal of what was underneath the whole time waiting. The summer we stopped pretending, worth celebrating. Stop pretending, and every summer since has felt more honest with the evidence of what happens when two people finally say the real thing on a hot and honest day. Every year the summer comes and I remember this specific one, from June to September, when the heat made honesty the only choice. The summer we stopped pretending, both our voice. Something about the summer strips the extra away. Every layer of performance in the day gets too heavy in the heat to carry around. Everything authentic rising to the ground. Level of real, you stop pretending things when the temperature makes pretending cling uncomfortably to everything you wear. Every degree of heat stripping you bare. Heat makes everything more honest than before. Every summer conversation at its core of what it actually means. No extra coat of social polish, just the real and road. In plain language version of what's true. Every hot and honest exchange between us two, arriving cleaner than the cooler months allow. Heat makes everything honest somehow. You said something in the middle of July that you'd been holding, said the heat was why. It came out when it did, the warmth love dissolved. Whatever kept it in and nothing got resolved. Until it was said, and said it finally was. Because the summer heat removes the buzz of all the static that keeps real things in. Heat makes everything honest. Let it begin. Honest in the heat, and every summer since has delivered something through the evidence of warmth, removing filters one by one. Every true thing set beneath the summer sun, worth more than the carefully constructed cool season version of the same emotional tool. Keep bringing the honesty the summer pulls out. He makes everything honest. That's what it's about.
The thermometer climbed past 31 today. Everything thick and golden in a heavy way. The kind of heat that slows your thinking down, and you were somewhere in every degree of this town. Each time the temperature ticked a little higher, something about the warmth became a quiet amplifier of every feeling I've been carrying around. Every summer degree making you more profound. Every degree the summer throws feels like you now. Every warm thing landing on my skin somehow, carrying some trace of what it means to be this close to someone who completely undoes me. The heat is just the backdrop, but it knows what it's doing when the temperature rose. Right alongside everything I feel inside. Every degree feels like you, nowhere to hide. You call me at the peak of the afternoon heat. Said you could feel it too from across the street of our connected summer. Whatever that means, everything warm between us and all that it convenes. Temperature and feeling share the same language. Every rising degree another advantage for the summer in its mission to reveal everything that warmth and proximity feel. Every degree confirmed and climbing still. Every summer thermometer reading the thrill, not because of what it says about the air, but because it's warm and you're already there. In every warm thing the season decides to send. Every degree of summer yours from start to end. Keep being what the heat reminds me of each day. Every summer degree pointing your way. There's a difference between the door being open and actually letting someone walk through spoken permission that had the door ajar for years. without letting anyone pass the first few tears. You didn't push or ask for more access, just kept showing up with the same practice of being trustworthy every single time, until the door just opened on its own dime, letting you in past every room I kept locked, every inner door you quietly knocked on without demanding to be let through. Every layer opened up naturally to you, not by force but by the accumulation of every consistent thing you did that's love, earning access to the parts that matter most, letting you all the way in, not just the coast. You found the room I hadn't shown anyone before, not by searching, just by being at the door, long enough for me to trust the quiet weight of your presence, and I opened every gate. All the way in is different from most other way, every final room requiring the display of consistent trust before the key appears, letting you all the way in took years. Letting you in and every room now yours to know, every locked door opened in the glow of what you built between us day by day, every earned access meaning more this way than any forced or hurried version could, every open room more honest than it would have been if rushed. This timing was exactly right, letting you all the way in, worth every night. Three days ago, in the middle of something else, you looked at me and everything left the shelves of my mind completely empty for a beat. The most disarming thing you've done this week, not even a significant moment by design, just a glance that crossed some invisible line between ordinary and the kind that stays, living in your memory for several days. Still thinking about that look you gave me then, running it back quietly and again, not obsessively, just returning to it when the day gets quiet and I find myself again in the space where that specific second lies, every replay of it taking what it gives without diminishing what made it land. Still thinking about that look, you understand. You probably don't even remember it now, just a natural glance without any vow attached to it, but something in the way that travels and bends towards something true in the person receiving it. Still thinking about that look, I'm believing it. Still replaying it on the fourth day now. Every quiet moment returning somehow to that specific second in the afternoon when your eyes did something that arrived too soon for me to prepare for or compose against. Every replayed moment still as intense as the first time it landed where it did. Still thinking about that look, no closing the lid.
Somewhere between sleeping and awake, before the day has had a chance to take over the quiet, my hand moves without thought toward wherever you are in the dark, unsought. Not a conscious decision, just the body knowing before the mind does. Already oriented toward you before I've opened my eyes to check if the night has broken. Reaching for you before I'm even there. Every unconscious movement through the air, between the sleeping me and wherever you lie. Every reaching hand asking the same why. Do I know where you are before I look? Every night beside you it's some book that the body reads without the eyes open. Reaching for you in the dark, a token. You told me you do the same from your side. Every night the same unconscious guide of your hand toward where I happen to be. Both of us reaching without eyes to see. The body knows its people in the dark. Every unconscious reach hitting the mark of wherever the right person happens to lie. Every sleeping reach its own quiet why. Reaching still every night without knowing. Every hand extended in the dark, showing what the waking version hasn't said out loud. Every nighttime reaching through the cloud of sleep, confirming what the days imply. Every unconscious movement, the most honest why. Keep being where my hand finds itself going. Reaching for you in the dark, always knowing. There's a morning version and the late night kind, the frustrated version and the never mind. Let's talk about it later kind as well. Every version of love with you has its own tell. Not not just the easy ones that arrive without cost. Every complicated version never lost on me. I want them all without exception. Every version of love a new reception. Every version showing up and all of them worth keeping. Every kind of love between us slowly deepening. The patient kind and the passionate kind, the quiet kind that lives at the back of the mind. Every version hitting differently but true. Every kind of love arriving through. Whatever shape the day decides to take, every version of love with you, wide awake. You love me through a version of myself that I'd have otherwise put back on the shelf, untouched, the difficult one I usually hide. Every version of love received from inside. Love is not one thing worn one consistent way. Every version it arrives and has its say about what real means across the full range. Every kind of love between us in exchange. Every version confirmed and still arriving. Every kind of love between us thriving. Not despite the complicated ones, but through each version making the whole thing true. The easy days and every hard one earned. Every version of love carefully returned in kind. Nothing held back and nothing owed. Every version of love with you, the best road.
Something happened today that I wanted to share before I'd even process it. Right there in the first second of the good thing landing, my phone was already in my hand and standing by to reach you before anyone else knew. Every piece of good news pointing straight to you. Not the group chat and not my closest friend. Every good thing finding the same, and all my good news traveling in one direction. Every piece of it seeking your reception before it goes anywhere else in my world. Every good thing wanting to be unfurled in front of you specifically and first. Every piece of joy at its most unrehearsed, reaching you before it reaches anyone. All my good news goes to you, that's how it's done. You picked up on the second ring and heard the whole thing before I'd said a word, because the excitement in my voice arrived before the content, and you died. Being someone's first call for the good stuff matters. Every shared joy in the moment it scatters into happiness is doubled when it lands. hands with the right person and their understanding hands. All of it still going straight to you. Every piece of good news running through the same channel every single time. Every happy thing delivered down the line to you before the rest of the world knows. Every joy I feel directly toward you flows. Keep being the first place my good news goes. All my good news to you. That's how love shows. Every room we share eventually puts us closer together. The physics of us, not planned by anyone, just the natural pull of two people who somehow make each other full. You end up beside me without either of us noticing the route. No discussion and no fuss about how we got here. Just the fact of being right next to each other without either of us seeing. Gravity between us doing all the work. Every distance we created starts to shirk until we're side by side again without a plan. Every separation shorter than it began. No announcement and no asking, just the pull that operates between us, constant and full. Every room arranging itself around this force. Gravity between us, setting the course. You were across the party talking to someone. I was doing the same thing, and then done finding us somehow adjacent by the end. Every party just a backdrop for the band. Physics doesn't care about what you intend. Every force between two people in the end does what it does regardless of the plan. Gravity between us has its own program. Gravity confirmed and operating still. Every room we share bending to its will without either of us steering toward the other. Every natural arrival like no other feeling, just ending up exactly where the pull has been directing without a care for any other outcome. Only this gravity between us, nothing to dismiss. Nobody's rushing and nobody's keeping score. Every slow exchange delivering a little more than the quick ones ever managed to provide. Every unhurried moment opening up wide. Used to move through everything at a pace that left no room to actually embrace what was happening. But with you I find the slower version suits me just fine. Taking my time with every single part of this. Every slow discovery, something I don't wanna miss. By moving past it faster than it deserves. Every careful moment hitting all the curves of what it actually means to pay attention. Every unhurried thing between us worth a mention. No skipping to the end of any chapter here. Taking my time with you, that much is clear. You never seem impatient with the pace. Every slow arrival finding its own space in whatever we were building without naming it. Every taken time worth claiming it. Slow isn't the same as uncertain or unsure. Every deliberate pace, its own signature of someone who finds the thing worth savoring. Every taken time, its own favoring. Taking still and every slow beat confirming. Every carefully paced moment reaffirming that this is worth the full attention it receives. Every layer of you worth what time achieves. When you're not rushing past the details to the end. Every slow chapter better around every bend. Keep being someone worth this kind of pace. Taking my time with you, that's the grace. You were doing nothing in particular today, just moving through the afternoon your way, unhurried and completely unaware of what that looks like to someone who's there, paying full attention without any reason to expect a performance from the season of your ordinary self on a regular day. Just watching you be wonderful anyway. Watching you be wonderful without trying. Every casual moment somehow amplifying into something worth the full attention I give. Every unrehearsed second you happen to live out in front of me without a stage or a light. Just you being you in the afternoon light. Every witnessed moment its own kind of gift. Watching you be wonderful gives me a lift. You read something and your face changed twice without knowing it, and that was incredibly nice to catch. Every micro expression, a page from the book of you at every honest stage. Wonderful doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it just exists quietly and proudly in the way someone moves through a room. Every unintentional wonderful moment in bloom. Watching still and never getting tired of the view. Every ordinary moment delivering something new about the person I get to witness every day. Every unremarkable thing you do in every way, landing like something worth remembering tonight. Every casual wonderful moment in the right light. Keep being this effortlessly who you are. Watching you be wonderful from right where you are. every detail from the beginning to right where we are now. She didn't even ask. I just opened up and gave her every last part of the story without being prompted at all. Just needed someone to receive the whole call of everything I've been holding since you arrived. Every told detail making me feel more alive. Telling everyone about you without a filter. Every conversation tilting off its kilter toward the subject of your existence in my life. Every person I know now knows every strife and every good thing that comes with this. Every friend now briefed on what I don't wanna miss. Every told story confirming what I feel. Telling everyone about you, it's that real. My mom heard about you over the phone. Said she could hear it in my voice and tone, that something was different from the usual me. Every parent picks up what the kids can't see. When you can't stop telling people about someone, it's the clearest sign that whatever's begun has taken root somewhere too deep to contain. Every told story, a drop in the same rain. Telling still and running out of people who haven't heard the full story of you. Every updated friend receiving the new chapter. Every told version earning its own laughter and reaction from the people in my world. Every corner of my life now has you unfurled somewhere in it, proudly and out loud, telling everyone about you. I'm allowed. The summer heat is doing something to my head. Every warm degree loosening every thread of the composed and sensible version of me. Every hot afternoon just setting things free. And you're somewhere in the middle of all that heat, making every summer sensation complete, with something extra that the season alone couldn't deliver without you to home. Drowning in the best possible way right now. Every summer feeling taking over somehow. The heat, the feeling, and the fact of you all arriving simultaneously, brand new. Every warm layer adding to the depth of something I'm losing track of breath to name precisely, just fully submerged. Drowning in this summer feeling, immersed. You looked at me across the afternoon warmth, and something in that glance crossed every norm of what the heat was doing on its own. Every summer degree suddenly more known. Drowning in summer is its own kind of sweet. Every overwhelming warm and humid beat of the season, plus you hitting all at once, submerged, feeling worth the stunts. Drowning still and not looking for the surface. Every summer feeling serving its own purpose of reminding me that this specific blend of heat and you together has no end. Insight that I'm looking for right now. Heavy, warm and overwhelming somehow. Perfect combination keeping me right here. Drowning in this summer feeling year after year.
Nobody announced the transition out loud. No declaration made in front of a crowd. Just the gradual accumulation of days where the line between yours and mine gets hazed into something shared without a ceremony. Every small overlap becoming testimony to the fact that we've been quietly shifting into something neither of us was gifting. Quietly becoming each other's without a word. The most organic thing I've ever heard of happening. Just living our way into something that neither of us had to pursue. Aggressively, it just arrived one day as a natural fact of every shared away from separate and toward the same direction. Quietly becoming each other's, no correction. You used my mug without checking if it was fine, then looked up and said, "Is this yours or mine?" I said it doesn't really matter anymore. That's when we both knew what we were heading for. Becoming happened slowly, then all at once. Every quiet overlap its own response to the question of what this is between us here. Quietly becoming each other's, perfectly clear. Quietly confirmed in every shared thing now. Part of the evidence of the when and how we became the kind of unit neither planned. Every quiet overlap a grain of sand in the foundation of what we've been building. Every shared possession quietly gilding the life we've been constructing without design. Quietly becoming each other's, yours and mine.
Fine on my own, that was always true. I had everything sorted, before I knew what having someone add to the whole would feel like from the inside of your soul. Not that I was incomplete before you came, just that the sum of us is not the same as either of us operating separately. Both of us together adding up to more free. Better together, not because alone was bad, but because together is the best thing I've had. Every individual strength we both arrive with, somehow combining into something fifth gear, kind of different, faster and more clear. Every together day better than when we're each doing our separate excellent thing. Better together, that's what we bring. You handled the part I would have gotten wrong. I handled the part that had been taking too long for you, and neither of us planned the split. We just naturally found where each of us fit. Addition is one thing, but the math of two people genuinely suited is something new. Every together outcome better than the math should allow for on the straight and narrow path. Better confirmed, and every day provides more evidence that neither of us hides this from ourselves. We work in the way the two specific people do when they say yes to each other, honestly and true. Every together outcome belonging to two people who make each other better than before. Better together and getting better more. The version I give to the regular world is fine, put together and carefully curled into something presentable and complete. But it's not the whole thing, just the street level version that gets most people through the average interaction. And then there's you, who gets the floor plan version with every room, every actual corner without the costume. Nobody else gets the unedited one, the version that exists before it's done, being managed into something shareable. Every unguarded thing about me wearable only by you, because you earned the access. Nobody else navigates this address of who I actually am past the front door. Nobody else gets this side, just you and more. You heard me say the thing out loud last week that I'd only ever said inside the peak of what trust looks like when it's fully real. Nobody else would have gotten that reveal. Being someone's private self is its own honor. Every person has a deeper inner corner that only the most trusted people find. Nobody else gets this side. That's by design. Nobody else, and I mean that completely. Every private version of me, discreetly reserved for you and only you by choice. Every unfiltered feeling and every voice I use when nobody's performing anything. Every real and unguarded offering, yours exclusively. That's how it's been. Nobody else gets this side, only you've seen.
Not the kind that arrives with fireworks blazing, not the kind that fades when things stop amazing. Just the slow and steady and consistent kind, the kind that builds a home inside the mind. Every day confirming what the last one did. Nothing dramatic underneath its lid, just the daily accumulation of a choice to show up for the person and their voice. The kind that lasts is quieter than the rest. Every ordinary day passing the test of being worth the effort without a peak to point to, just the solid middle of the week. Kind of love that doesn't need a reason to show up beyond the current season. Every consistent choice, its own loud statement. The kind of love that lasts, no replacement. You showed up on a Thursday that was rough, without being asked and without any fuss, just there. And that specific Thursday taught me more about lasting love than I thought. Lasting is a verb more than a noun. Every day you choose to not back down from the regular and the hard, and the in-between is a day the lasting kind gets seen. The kind that lasts, and every day it does becomes more certain of exactly what it was from the beginning. Something built to hold every warm and complicated story told across the years without losing what it is. Every lasting day confirming all of this, keeping a love that shows up without reason. The kind that lasts beyond every single season.
We didn't plan to spend the whole summer together. It just kept happening in the warmest weather. One afternoon becoming three, becoming all of the long and golden days before the fall. Nobody scheduled it and nobody proposed that we just quietly keep the summer closed around the two of us and what we shared. But that's exactly what the season became there. Two people finding one summer to inhabit. Every shared warm day becoming a habit. Neither of us questioned or tried to name. Just two people living inside the same season, the same way, at the same time. Every shared afternoon its own rhyme that only we can hear and understand. Two people, one summer, quietly grand. You knew my summer schedule better than me. By August every warm plan yours to see. Before I'd fully formed it in my head. Two people in one summer, well read. Sharing a season is its own kind of intimacy. Every degree of summer in complicity with whatever this became between us here. Two people, one summer, crystal clear. Two people still in one summer, running through every shared memory, carrying both of you and me together in the warmth that stayed. Every summer moment, a gift that was made for the specific combination of us in it. Every warm day, both of us entirely in it. Keep sharing the season the way we found to do. Two people, one summer, me and you. Every season has a version of you inside, but the summer one is something I can't hide. My preference for the way you loosen up when the heat arrives and fills the whole cup of everything that makes you who you are. Every warm degree releasing the bar that the colder months keep a little too high. Summer, you just lets everything fly. Your summer self arrives with the first warm week. Every loosened version of you, the peak of what I love about the person you are. Every seasonal shift revealing a new start. The laugh that's louder and the pace that's slow. The spontaneous yes and the willingness to go anywhere the warm afternoon suggests. Your summer self consistently the best. You make decisions faster in the heat. Every summer version of you complete in a way that the other seasons approximate, but never quite nail the way season that suits them best, a temperature at which they pass every test of being most themselves without the friction. Summer you needs absolutely no description. Your summer self-confirmed as my favorite still. Every warm version of you giving me a thrill at how completely the season brings you out. Every summer arrival, removing every doubt that this is the version I want beside me here. Every warm and loose and spontaneous frontier of who you are when the heat gives you permission. Your summer self is my favorite, no revision. Started planning the week on Sunday night. Every appointment and every slot of light carved up carefully across the days, and every single plan ended in your gaze. Not intentionally building toward the end of every scheduled day. Around the bend of your presence, it just worked out that way. Every plan pointing to you anyway. Every plan I make eventually leads here. Every calendar entry finding its frontier. In the moment when the day gives way to you, every structured hour pointing at what's true. No matter what the day had on the list, every destination ends where you exist. In my life, the unofficial final stop. Every plan ends with you, and I won't stop. You notice that I always seem to find a way to end up somewhere in your mind. By the close of every planned and unplanned day, you laughed and said you noticed it that way. Destinations say a lot about what you want. Every end point of every day, the font from which your actual priorities pour. Every plan ends somewhere, you're my shore. Every plan confirmed and still concluding right where you are. No point in eluding the obvious truth that every day I have finds its best version in the second half, where you're involved in whatever shape that takes. Every plan worth making for the detour it makes toward you. At the end of every line, every plan ends with you, completely fine.
We'd been circling around it for a while, every interaction walking the same mile. of almost saying it and pulling back until the summer heat dissolved the knack for holding everything at careful distance, the warmth removing every last resistance to just being honest about what was there. Every summer degree stripping the air, the summer we both stopped pretending it wasn't. Every honest thing between us that just doesn't need a reason or a better time. Every real thing finally crossing the line of almost into actually and true. The summer when we both just said it, who was gonna say it first, stop mattering. The summer we stopped pretending, everything shattering. You said it on a Tuesday in the heat, like it was the most natural thing, complete and easy, and arrived without a script. Every pretense between us finally stripped. Pretending takes more energy than being real. Every dropped performance, the best reveal of what was underneath the whole time waiting. The summer we stopped pretending, worth celebrating. Stop pretending, and every summer since has felt more honest with the evidence of what happens when two people finally say the real thing on a hot and honest day. Every year the summer comes and I remember this specific one, from June to September, when the heat made honesty the only choice. The summer we stopped pretending, both our voice. Something about the summer strips the extra away. Every layer of performance in the day gets too heavy in the heat to carry around. Everything authentic rising to the ground. Level of real, you stop pretending things when the temperature makes pretending cling uncomfortably to everything you wear. Every degree of heat stripping you bare. Heat makes everything more honest than before. Every summer conversation at its core of what it actually means. No extra coat of social polish, just the real and raw. In plain language version of what's true. Every hot and honest exchange between us two, arriving cleaner than the cooler months allow. Heat makes everything honest somehow. You said something in the middle of July that you'd been holding, said the heat was why. It came out when it did, the warmth dissolved. Whatever kept it in, and nothing got resolved until it was said, and said it finally was. Because the summer heat removes the buzz of all the static that keeps real things in. Heat makes everything honest. Let it begin. Honest in the heat. every true thing said beneath the summer sun, worth more than the carefully constructed cool season version of the same emotional tool. Keep bringing the honesty the summer pulls out. He makes everything honest. That's what it's about.
The thermometer climbed past 31 today. Everything thick and golden in a heavy way. The kind of heat that slows your thinking down, and you were somewhere in every degree of this town. Each time the temperature ticked a little higher, something about the warmth became a quiet amplifier of every feeling I've been carrying around. Every summer degree making you more profound. Every degree the summer throws feels like you now. Every warm thing landing on my skin somehow, carrying some trace of what it means to be this close to someone who completely undoes me. The heat is just the backdrop, but it knows what it's doing when the temperature rose. Right alongside everything I feel inside. Every degree feels like you, nowhere to hide. You call me at the peak of the afternoon heat. Said you could feel it too from across the street of our connected summer. Whatever that means, everything warm between us and all that it convenes. Temperature and feeling share the same language. Every rising degree another advantage for the summer in its mission to reveal everything that warmth and proximity feel. Every degree confirmed and climbing still. Every summer thermometer reading the thrill, not because of what it says about the air, but because it's warm and you're already there. In every warm thing the season decides to send. Every degree of summer yours from start to end. Keep being what the heat reminds me of each day. Every summer degree pointing your way. There's a difference between the door being open and actually letting someone walk through spoken permission that had the door ajar for years without letting anyone pass the first few tears. You didn't push or ask for more access, just kept showing up with the same practice of being trustworthy every single time, until the door just opened on its own dime, letting you in past every room I kept locked. Every inner door you quietly knocked on without demanding to be let through. Every layer opened up naturally to you. Not by force, but by the accumulation of every consistent thing you did that's love. Earning access to the parts that matter most, letting you all the way in, not just the coast. You found the room I hadn't shown anyone before, not by searching, just by being at the door. Long enough for me to trust the quiet weight of your presence, and I opened every gate. All the way in is different from most other way. Every final room requiring the display of consistent trust before the key appears. Letting you all the way in took years. Letting you in and every room now yours to know. Every locked door opened in the glow of what you built between us day by day. Every earned access meaning more this way than any forced or hurried version could. Every open room more honest than it would have been if rushed. This timing was exactly right, letting you all the way in, worth every night. Three days ago, in the middle of something else, you looked at me and everything left the shelves of my mind completely empty for a beat. The most disarming thing you've done this week. Not even a significant moment by design, just a glance that crossed some invisible line between ordinary and the kind that stays, living in your memory for several days. Still thinking about that look you gave me then, running it back quietly and again. Not obsessively, just returning to it when the day gets quiet and I find myself again in the space where that specific second lies. Every replay of it taking what it gives, without diminishing what made it land. Still thinking about that look, you understand. You probably don't even remember it now. Just a natural glance without any vow attached to it, but something in the way it hit me made it hard to let it stay. Some looks carry more than the person intends. Every unguarded glance that travels and bends towards something true in the person receiving it. Still thinking about that look, I'm believing it. Still replaying it on the fourth day now. Every quiet moment returning somehow to that specific second in the afternoon when your eyes surprise did something that arrived too soon for me to prepare for or compose against. Every played moment still as intense as the first time it landed where it did. Still thinking about that look. No closing the lid.
Somewhere between sleeping and awake, before the day has had a chance to take over the quiet, my hand moves without thought toward wherever you are in the dark, unsought. Not a conscious decision, just the body knowing before the mind does. Already oriented toward you before I've opened my eyes to check if the night has broken. Reaching for you before I'm even there. Every unconscious movement through the air, between the sleeping me and wherever you lie. Every reaching hand asking the same why. Do I know where you are before I look? Every night beside you it's some book that the body reads without the eyes open. Reaching for you in the dark, a token. You told me you do the same from your side. Every night the same unconscious guide of your hand toward where I happen to be. Both of us reaching without eyes to see. The body knows its people in the dark. Every unconscious reach hitting the mark of wherever the right person happens to lie. Every sleeping reach its own quiet why. Reaching still every night without knowing. Every hand extended in the dark, showing what the waking version hasn't said out loud. Every night I'm reaching through the cloud of sleep, confirming what the days imply. Every unconscious movement, the most honest why. Keep being where my hand finds itself going. Reaching for you in the dark, always knowing. There's the morning version and the late night kind, the frustrated version and the never mind. Let's talk about it later kind as well. Every version of love with you has its own tell. Not just the easy ones that arrive without cost. Every complicated version never lost on me. I want them all without exception. Every version of love a new reception. Every version showing up and all of them worth keeping. Every kind of love between us slowly deepening. The patient kind and the passionate kind, the quiet kind that lives at the back of the mind. Every version hitting differently but true. Every kind of love arriving through whatever shape the day decides to take. Every version of love with you, wide awake. You love me through a version of myself that I'd have otherwise put back on the shelf, untouched, the difficult one I usually hide. Every version of love received from inside. Love is not one thing worn one consistent way. Every version it arrives and has its say about what real means across the full range. Every kind of love between us in exchange. Every version confirmed and still arriving. Every kind of love between us thriving. Not despite the complicated ones, but through each version making the whole thing true. The easy days and every hard one earned. Every version of love carefully returned in kind. Nothing held back and nothing owed. Every version of love with you, the best road.
Something happened today that I wanted to share before I'd even process it. Right there in the first second of the good thing landing, my phone was already in my hand and standing by to reach you before anyone else knew. Every piece of good news pointing straight to you. Not the group chat and not my closest friend. Every good thing finding the same, and all my good news traveling in one direction. Every piece of it seeking your reception before it goes anywhere else in my world. Every good thing wanting to be unfurled in front of you specifically and first. Every piece of joy at its most unrehearsed, reaching you before it reaches anyone. All my good news goes to you, that's how it's done. You picked up on the second ring and heard the whole thing before I'd said a word, because the excitement in my voice arrived before the content, and you died. Being someone's first call for the good stuff matters. Every shared joy in the moment it scatters into happiness is doubled when it lands with the right person and their understanding hands. All of it still going straight to you. Every piece of good news running through the same channel every single time. Every happy thing delivered down the line to you before the rest of the world knows. Every joy I feel directly toward you flows. that's how love shows. Every room we share eventually puts us closer together. The physics of us, not planned by anyone, just the natural pull of two people who somehow make each other full. You end up beside me without either of us noticing the route. No discussion and no fuss about how we got here. Just the fact of being right next to each other without either of us seeing. Gravity between us doing all the work. Every distance we created starts to shirk until we're side by side again without a plan. Every separation shorter than it began. No announcement and no asking, just the pull that operates between us, constant and full. Every room arranging itself around this force. Gravity between us, setting the course. You were across the party talking to someone. I was doing the same thing, and then done finding us somehow adjacent by the end. Every party just a backdrop for the band. Physics doesn't care about what you intend. Every force between two people in the end does what it does regardless of the plan. Gravity between us has its own program. Gravity confirmed and operating still. Every room we share bending to its will without either of us steering toward the other. Every natural arrival like no other feeling, just ending up exactly where the pull has been directing without a care for any other outcome. Only this gravity between us, nothing to dismiss. Nobody's rushing and nobody's keeping score. Every slow exchange delivering a little more than the quick ones ever managed to provide. Every unhurried moment opening up wide. Used to move through everything at a pace that left no room to actually embrace what was happening. But with you I find the slower version suits me just fine. Taking my time with every single part of this. Every slow discovery, something I don't wanna miss. By moving past it faster than it deserves. Every careful moment hitting all the curves of what it actually means to pay attention. Every unhurried thing between us worth a mention. No skipping to the end of any chapter here. Taking my time with you, that much is clear. You never seem impatient with the pace, every slow arrival finding its own space in whatever we were building without naming it, every taken time worth claiming it. Slow isn't the same as uncertain or unsure. Every deliberate pace, its own signature of someone who finds the thing worth savoring. Every taken time, its own favoring. Taken still and every slow beat confirming. Every carefully paced moment reaffirming that this is worth the full attention it receives. Every layer of you worth what time achieves. When you're not rushing past the details to the end, every slow chapter better around every bend. Keep being someone worth this kind of pace, taking my time with you. That's the grace. You were doing nothing in particular today, just moving through the afternoon your way, unhurried and completely unaware of what that looks like to someone who's there, paying full attention without any reason to expect a performance from the season of your ordinary self on a regular day, just watching you be wonderful anyway. Watching you be wonderful without trying. Every casual moment somehow amplifying into something worth the full attention I give. Every unrehearsed second you happen to live out in front of me without a stage or a light, just you being you in the afternoon light. Every witnessed moment its own kind of gift. Watching you be wonderful gives me a lift. You read something and your face changed twice without knowing it, and that was incredibly nice to catch. Every micro expression, a page from the book of you at every honest stage. Wonderful doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it just exists quietly and proudly in the way someone moves through a room. Every unintentional wonderful moment in bloom. Watching still and never getting tired of the view. Every ordinary moment delivering something new about the person I get to witness every day. Every unremarkable thing you do in every way, landing like something worth remembering tonight. Every casual wonderful moment in the right light. Keep being this effortlessly who you are. Watching you be wonderful from right where you are. My best friend got the full version last night. Every detail from the beginning to right. Where we are now, she didn't even ask. I just opened up and gave her every last part of the story without being prompted at all. Just needed someone to receive the whole call of everything I've been holding since you arrived. Every told detail making me feel more alive. Telling everyone about you without a filter. Every conversation tilting off its kilter toward the subject of your existence in my life. Every person I know now knows every strife and every good thing that comes with this. Every friend now briefed on what I don't wanna miss. Every told story confirming what I feel. Telling everyone about you, it's that real. My mom heard about you over the phone. Said she could hear it in my voice and tone, that something was different from the usual me. Every parent picks up what the kids can't see. When you can't stop telling people about someone, it's the clearest sign that whatever's begun has taken root somewhere too deep to contain. Every told story, a drop in the same rain. Telling still and running out of people who haven't heard the full story of you. Every updated friend receiving the new chapter. Every told version earning its own laughter and reaction from the people in my world. Every corner of my life now has you unfurled somewhere in it, proudly and out loud, telling everyone about you. I'm allowed. The summer heat is doing something to my head. Every warm degree loosening every thread of the composed and sensible version of me. Every hot afternoon just setting things free. And you're somewhere in the middle of all that heat, making every summer sensation complete, with something extra that the season alone couldn't deliver without you to home. Drowning in the best possible way right now. Every summer feeling taking over somehow. The heat, the feeling, and the fact of you all arriving simultaneously, brand new. Every warm layer adding to the depth of something I'm losing track of breath to name precisely, just fully submerged. Drowning in this summer feeling, immersed. You looked at me across the afternoon warmth, and something in that glance crossed every norm of what the heat was doing on its own. Every summer degree suddenly more known. Drowning in summer is its own kind of sweet. Every overwhelming warm and humid beat of the season, plus you hitting all at once. Every submerged feeling worth the stunts. Drowning still and not looking for the surface. Every summer feeling serving its own purpose of reminding me that this specific blend of heat and you together has no end. Insight that I'm looking for right now. Heavy, warm and overwhelming somehow. Perfect combination keeping me right here. Drowning in this summer feeling year after year.
Nobody announced the transition out loud. No declaration made in front of a crowd. Just the gradual accumulation of days where the line between yours and mine gets hazed into something shared without a ceremony. Every small overlap becoming testimony to the fact that we've been quietly shifting into something neither of us was gifting. Quietly becoming each other's without a word. The most organic thing I've ever heard of happening. Just living our way into something that neither of us had to pursue. Aggressively, it just arrived one day as a natural fact of every shared away from separate and toward the same direction. Quietly becoming each other's, no correction. You used my mug without checking if it was fine, then looked up and said, "Is this yours or mine?" I said it doesn't really matter anymore. That's when we both knew what we were heading for. Becoming happened slowly, then all at once. Every quiet overlap its own response to the question of what this is between us here. Quietly becoming each other's, perfectly clear. Quietly confirmed in every shared thing now. Part of the evidence of the when and how we became the kind of unit neither planned. Every quiet overlap, a grain of sand in the foundation of what we've been building. Every shared possession quietly gilding the life we've been constructing without design. Quietly becoming each other's, yours and mine.
my own. That was always true. I had everything sorted before I knew what having someone add to the whole would feel like from the inside of your soul. Not that I was incomplete before you came, just that the sum of us is not the same as either of us operating separately. Both of us together adding up to more free. Better together, not because alone was bad, but because together is the best thing I've had. Every individual strength we both arrive with, somehow combining into something fifth gear, kind of different, faster and more clear. Every together day better than when we're each doing our separate excellent thing. Better together, that's what we bring. You handled the part I would have gotten wrong. I handled the part that had been taking too long for you, and neither of us planned the split. We just naturally found where each of us fit. Addition is one thing, but the math of two people genuinely suited is something new. Every together outcome better than the math should allow for on the straight and narrow path. Better confirmed, and every day provides more evidence that neither of us hides this from ourselves. We work in the way that two specific people do when they say yes to each other, honestly and true. Every together outcome belonging to two people who make each other better than before. Better together and getting better more. The version I give to the regular world is fine, put together and carefully curled into something presentable and complete. But it's not the whole thing, just the street level version that gets most people through the average interaction. And then there's you, who gets the floor plan version with every room, every actual corner without the costume. Nobody else gets the unedited one, the version that exists before it's done, being managed into something shareable. Every unguarded thing about me wearable only by you, because you earned the access. Nobody else navigates this address of who I actually am past the front door. Nobody else gets this side, just you and more. what trust looks like when it's fully real. Nobody else would have gotten that reveal. Being someone's private self is its own honor. Every person has a deeper inner corner that only the most trusted people find. Nobody else gets this side. That's by design. Nobody else, and I mean that completely. Every private version of me, discreetly reserved for you and only you by choice. Every unfiltered feeling and every voice I use when nobody's performing anything. Every real and unguarded offering, yours exclusively. That's how it's been. Nobody else gets this side, only you've seen.
Not the kind that arrives with fireworks blazing, not the kind that fades when things stop amazing. Just the slow and steady and consistent kind, the kind that builds a home inside the mind. Every day confirming what the last one did. Nothing dramatic underneath its lid, just the daily accumulation of a choice to show up for the person and their voice. The kind that lasts is quieter than the rest. Every ordinary day passing the test of being worth the effort without a peak to point to, just the solid middle of the week. Kind of love that doesn't need a reason to show up beyond the current season. Every consistent choice, its own loud statement. The kind of love that lasts, no replacement. You showed up on a Thursday that was rough, without being asked and without any fuss, just there. And that specific Thursday taught me more about lasting love than I thought. Lasting is a verb more than a noun. Every day you choose to not back down from the regular and the hard, and the in-between is a day the lasting kind gets seen. The kind that lasts, and every day it does becomes more certain of exactly what it was from the beginning. Something built to hold every warm and complicated story told across the years without losing what it is. Every lasting day confirming all of this, keeping a love that shows up without reason. The kind that lasts beyond every single season.